While Heiko Herrlich's Bayer Leverkusen side have found this season's Bundesliga tough going, not least because of a series of injuries, there are lots of reasons for fans of the club to be cheerful. Wide attackers Julian Brandt and Leon Bailey may grab the headlines, and Kevin Volland the goals, but in Kai Havertz, Leverkusen have an attacking midfielder who has the potential to be one of the world's best. It's not an exaggeration to say that the 19-year-old from Aachen could be an heir to Michael Ballack and Toni Kroos, two famous former Leverkusen schemers who matured into world-beating creative midfielders. In 71 appearances in the Bundesliga for Leverkusen, Havertz has 13 goals and 18 assists, which means he averages 0.44 goal involvements per game, an extraordinary rate given his age and Bayer Leverkusen's tricky start to the season. Generally, Leverkusen have lined up in a 4-2-3-1 this season, though there have been instances where 3 at the back has been deployed. Havertz's natural position is in the number 10 slot, but he has played as an 8 and a 6. This is because, while he's a significant goal threat and a creator, he has the awareness and passing ability to fit in just about anywhere from 6 to 10. Wherever he plays, Havertz will drop off to get the ball, linking intelligently with the centre-backs or deeper-lying midfielders, able to keep the ball moving and rarely wasting a pass. Havertz is best as a 10 though, allowed to play defence-busting key passes. Leverkusen's solid midfield pivot like to look for balls to Havertz that are quick, low and vertical. As the young midfielder drops off to play between the opposition lines, he is then able to turn and play through passes to Leverkusen's quick, direct attackers, either Volland through the middle or wide players like Brandt and Bailey coming inside or bursting up the touchline. Such vision and execution is clear in this clip from last season's game against Hanover. Havertz takes a short pass from his right and, changing his body angle and assessing his options, directs a perfectly weighted pass that bisects the 2 covering defenders and puts Bailey through to score. His pass selection isn't just about long, accurate through balls either. This deft back heel for Volland is so subtle it's almost hard to see. Leverkusen's excellent wide players, Brandt, Bailey and Bellarabi, are all strong runners with the ball and like to push infield to attack the opposition goal. This means that Havertz, who has a licence to roam from his 10 position, often finds himself out wide to provide an option where the wide player is tucked in. This makes the Leverkusen attacking midfielders hard to mark, and Havertz can also supply superbly from crosses. This often comes from his ability to find space. Just as Havertz is able to drift between the opposition lines vertically to receive passes, he can pull wide and find space too. Against Fortuna Düsseldorf, Havertz drifts from out wide into the half space as Volland drives towards goal. When the ball rebounds to him from the tackle, he assesses the goalkeeper's position quickly and chips it back to Volland, who can head home unopposed. It's great decision making as well as excellent technique. And in this clip from last season's game against Frankfurt, Havertz is able to secure possession in the penalty area after Volland's cross is cleared, shielding the ball and volleying a cross in from a difficult angle that Brandt heads in. Again, a mix of vision and technique that makes Havertz incredibly hard to defend against. Havertz also poses a real goal threat. His ability to run into the space left by Leverkusen's direct quick attackers means that he is a nightmare for defenders, who are pulled towards the goal by the players running ahead of him and don't push back out to close the young midfielder down. This is especially the case from crosses, where Havertz can either pose a threat from knockdowns or half clearances, or where other attackers draw defenders and Havertz profits from the space. This goal against Leipzig from last season is a good example. Brandt draws 2 defenders so that Havertz is able to arrive onto Bailey's cross essentially unmarked to drive home. And here, against Nuremberg, Havertz drifts wide while the opposition defence move the other way. When the ball is finally punched clear, he is in space to chip a beautiful finish into the corner. He can even find space in a crowded penalty box and, at 6'2", is tall enough to pose an aerial threat, as he times his run here to get on the end of Brandt's cross perfectly. In Kai Havertz, Bayer Leverkusen have the sort of creative attacking talent to build a side around. With his ability to assess situations and pick the right pass, create with through balls or crosses, and weigh in with goals, Havertz is showing that age is no barrier to becoming a crucial cog in the Leverkusen machine.
Hi guys!
Did you like that?
Subscribe here. Don't miss any of the Bundesliga action. Subscribe now.